暗算発句。はっ。風よ。総流水泳。よっ。面倒だ。いざ剣栄よ。せい、それ、そこだ。総流水泳。としせい。参る。はっ。難攻不落。
裁きの雷。
剣栄よ。風よ。暗算八九。参る。そこだ。や。剣女盤石。総流水泳。と剣栄よ。
星と深淵を無事今日の依頼を星と深淵星と深淵
何か忘れて。
一緒に探索しよう。揺らぐことなし。天道、ここにあり。創世の術。と風よ。はっ酒新天道地。
とはあよっ
疑似妖怪。それ
と
揺らぐことなし。天理チョーク。サキュマイル。
はっよっとよっはっ総流水泳と
霹靂先陣。天道万象。創世の
風よはっとよっせと
はっはっ疑似妖怪。揺らぐことなし。
総流水泳よっと
新天道地。天道ここにあり。
風よ剣影よふっよっふっふっよっふっふっはっ
ふっ霹靂戦術。
創世のやほよっマイせよっ
揺らぐことなし。天理チョーク。
はっはっふんとふっせしふっふっせふっよっせ風よそこださけふっふっ総流水泳 よっ。故郷からの死角か、それとも軽作の水を侵すものか。生物の姿形を羨み、純粋はあらゆる形へと変化する。この水の力で裁きを与えよう。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。直呪言直。
お触り禁止。
地上の生き物は盤石な足場を失うことで力を失うだろう。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。呪言直呪言。水の尊さを分からぬのなら水の恐怖も知らないだろう。直呪言直。
相関化粧。部外者。
足場を奪われた感覚を味わってみるがいい。
お触り禁止。
いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。呪言律令。
ふっはっ隙あり難攻不落。
しかし川や湖があり、空から雨が降る限り水は消える。
モラックス、すべてのけりをつける時だ。
相関化粧。ついて。
直律令。
部外者禁止。
大地の憤怒は静まらぬ。
やっ。
今こそすべての怨嗟を払う時なり。
剣女盤石。
呪言
お触り禁止。やっ。部外者禁止。風雪の縮図。
盤石。
千年もの雪辱を晴らす。この地が貴様らの墓場となる。
難攻不落。はっ、
しかとその身に受ける
律令
がよい。
チョック呪言。
相関化粧。
岩山八九。
諸行無常よ。
剣女盤石。
チョック律令チョック。
粉になるがよい。
岩山八。
ついていき。
千年もの雪辱を晴らす。ほらくせ。
Hello, hello, friendo. What's up? Oh yeah.
故郷からの死角か、それとも警
Which
察
horror
の
game?
水を犯すものか。生物の姿形を羨み、純粋はあらゆる形へと変化する。この水の力で裁きを与えよう。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。チョック律令チョック。
相関化粧。
地上の生き物は盤石な足場を失うことで力を失うだろう。いかようにもなれる。それが水の力。律令呪言チョック。
剣女盤石。
水の尊さを分からぬのなら水の恐怖も知らないだろう。
岩山八。
呪言チョック。足場を奪われた感覚を味わってみるがいい。 かようにもなれる。それが水の力。チョック呪言。しかし川や湖があり、空から雨が降る限り水は消えない。
Yes, I know I didn't need to, like, dodge the explosion, but I wanted to. It's Sunday, so everything's available. I'm finally deciding to work on Sing Chao, because this poor boy's been neglected. Even though that's a really bad idea if you want to have, like, an actual comp. Because he's a fucking stupidly good support. For 80, 90, I need a bunch more. But what did you need for talents again? Gold. Okay. I don't know. I have Zhongli, so I don't usually need, you know. I usually need a different support. Could get more gold books. He's at 10,000. That's only because it's constellations. But I can probably work on artifacts. I don't know. I have 40 more resin, a couple condensed. I don't know. Biased for people? Of course I'm biased for people. Like, of course I'm biased for people. What the fuck do you think? He's C6. And I have his weapon. It's only refinement rank 1, but I'm not crazy enough to try and fully refine a weapon. Not that rich. People. And he's almost fully crowned too, except for his normal attack, because aside from a few exceptions, you don't need to crown normal attacks. Yes, I'm biased for Peepaw. C6 Peepaw is fucking stupid. The first time that he came on, I got this, which is C2, so that's pulling him 3 times, which is grants nearby characters on the field a Jade Shield, which means in co-op I can give other people's my shield, so that's useful co-op shit. And then over here down at C6, he becomes a healer. So I don't need a healer in my party, all I need is shield and to get hit. That's it. And we're good. Like, before I had his weapon on, because his shield's strength is based off of his max HP. I had Black Tassel. Where'd I put it? It's probably down here. Yep. Down here I had Black Tassel. So that's HP 44.9%. So if I put that on him, his HP skyrockets up to 46k. But then I got Sap of Homa. So if I, well, let me not disrespect Homa that much. So if I do that, then it skyrockets. Still up to 42, but we still get a nice little attack boosty. Plus, you know, crit damage boost, which is nice. Because HP increases by 20%. But, I mean, this is his weapon, so why am I not going to use his weapon on him? I don't care about min-maxing as much. Too many fucking Favonius lances. It's very tasty. It is very, very tasty. So many spears. Nobody to use that one on. Who wants energy recharge? Because that one already has energy recharge on it, and she wants energy recharge. But I haven't really built anyone else. As you can see, I don't really give a shit about Shenmue. Hardly any of my fires are built. I mean, I have Benny Boy, of course. And then there's Toma. Attaboy. Male wife. And of course I built Duke. Still have to get better artifacts for him. Maybe I should do that with the rest of my resin for today. Because he's got 86 and 126, which is not bad. Unfortunately, this is the only grade 5 claymore that I have. But at least its attack percent. His shield strength means nothing to him, but hopefully we'll get a shield-bearing Geo character that I like. That needs a claymore. But for now, this is that. I mean, this one's not bad. Just the other substats besides the crit damage suck. Yeah. It's in the same series as Zhonglei's High Star. Yeah, this is what the PS5 graphics look like. It is very nice. The haptics on the PS5 controller are super cool. And also, that load speed. You don't get that shit on PS4, I'll tell you that much. But like when you glide, it does like very slight vibrations. Really, really slight vibrations, which is nice. When you hit stuff, it vibrates. Even when you run through a bush, it vibrates. It's kind of crazy. Like if I go through this little bush here, it just gives me a little tiny little details. But I like it. It's a lot of fun. Let me go back to Boba Man. Because I do have Boba. So why not? So. And also, be ever satisfied. Unless it runs away from me. Whatever. Still have some resin to use. I got 46. I can either make another condensed or I'm hovering over it, why not just do it? Or it could be like a different boss or something. It'll be just resource gathering until I get bored, and then I'll go back to Tales of Arise. Because Genshin is my fucking around game. Let's see how fast Ayato can do this. I'm done with Ayato yet. Give him a little bit of a support. Not too bad. It's one cycle. Crit, please. There we go. Couldn't fully do it. Child is still better at killing the killing the fire plant. Let's see. I mean, it only makes sense. Boba. It's matcha too. I have a lychee one over here as well that's sitting on the back burner. Why would I ever just order one boba? That's stupid. Or as Sayu calls it, booba. Yeah, I said random resource gathering. No special crystals today. I'll gather these anyway. See how many markers I have on my fucking map. Honestly, kinda, yeah. It's very much grabby hand simulator. So I have like mining points at every location that way can show up. This little Cho's little minesweeper game, which is kind of fun. I'm still slightly figuring it out. I'm better if I can draw it out, and of course. But it's a fun little minesweeper game. Let's go to the chasm. Beat up some of these guys. Little shadows. Because I found all of them. So I might as well. I think there's only one that I'm missing the beginning quote for. In the lore dump on Discord. Which is not this guy, but you know. I was actually very good at killing these guys. I will take this one here. That's one. Grab this guy. Maybe I'll kill this snake since I have 40. You might as well, right? No. Yeah, these are the first, like, world enemies that talk to us like that. Which is really cool. It's like, yeah, the Fatui talk to us. But they don't get subtitles. So they're not as important. Alrighty. Let's beat up this bitch. Quick, please. Thank you. Yeah. Interesting murder indeed. That was clean. Get it, Kazuha. You gonna try and do the thing yet? No? Okay. There it goes. Yeah. Oh no, you can't do your special thing.
創世の術マイヤ権威のよう
Come here, bitch. Coward.
剣女盤石
Oh, you low health? Are you sparking? Oh no.
疑似用か
Whatever will we do? Alright, that one's over there. No, I can take care of that one.
マイヤ総流水曜
Oh, you bitch.
難攻不落
Wow. So strong.
風よ
So strong. Strong little mecha snake. This guy is the only one I don't have the full beginning quote for. So let's finish that. Because I kept forgetting. I love that star when when he first got his laptop and he started doing all this shit and he's just like, wait, I gotta take screenshot. I'm like, I already have that one in the fucking okay. Yeah. Absolutely getting messed up on a bad day.
いざ
More like getting disrespected, but you know. I felt a little insulted when Star was like, I gotta get a screen cap. I'm like, I have the fucking quotes in the lore dump section. I know, Star was very excited. And it was adorable that he finally got to see Genshin having grass. But at the same time, bruh. So yeah, the first half of the starting quote, and this one's actually very interesting because it says something about like a messenger of fate, and it talks like about the traveler to the traveler. I don't know. This one's actually really cool.
いざ
It only pops up for like 2 seconds. Yeah, right. Alright, let me just. There we go. I have a screen cap of it now. This PS5 is actually really good about keeping screen caps. You can access it real quick. No extra shield for you. Because if these guys attack you when you got a shield, they get an extra shield like that. I mean, it's not much to bring it down. It's just annoying. Oh, fire!
甘い
Whee! Alright. Let me just see that screen cap real quick. Companion of the Tyrant of Fate.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能
The
しようとした
traveler
が
known as Calamity.
あの頃とはもう違う 言うとまた。
And now they're all held in. Look at that. And I can delete that. Dope. Yeah, it's really funny. They've spent so much time in Genshin. Yeah, they've never seen it actually detailed out. It's very funny.
旅はいつか終わりを迎える。慌てる必要はない。
This one's also really cool. I think it's talking about the Sky Needle. Because Higet talks about, what was it? Mordon. Hige's beginning quote was, "Even the ominous thing that came down from the heavens shall be ours to use." It's probably talking about the Sky Nail that's over here. That's the only thing that's like come down here from the sky. Unless they're talking about something entirely different. But because technically this thing is more destructive and ominous. But it's kind of cool. Okay, I have them all named. So this one, Skeld, is the only one that's not seen in the 13th Warrior, which is the adaptation of Beowulf. This is the only one not named in there. I don't know where Skeld is coming from. But or is it Circure? No, I think it was Circure because that was the whole. Oh yeah, it was Circure because that was the whole. Maybe it's trying to allude to Berserker or something. Berserker. Yeah, it was Circure. And what did you say again? Envoy of the heavens, allow me to greet you with a vengeance. No, you are not allowed, my good sir. Try as you might like. You're not gonna get a hit off. Sorry, my guy. A hollow victory over despair is the greatest dejection of all. But I do want your drops, because I don't know who else is gonna need it, or what else is gonna need it. Because his weapon needed them. And probably the next 5-star bow user. And these guys are sneaky. These guys. This guy right here is Bullywolf, or Beowulf. So this guy has some importance. He's got guards, just like, I don't know if that's supposed to be pronounced as Edgetho, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it for now. But yeah, he had guards. And the only other one that has guards is Bullywolf. Which makes sense, because Beowulf. Nope. And he's got the same model type as Dansley's friend. It's kind of cute. Yeah. Like, oh no, you got an extra shield. Whatever will I do? Oh no, it's gone. And there is only 9 of them, so they give a decent amount of resources every time, which is nice. Because I'm not just picking up 1 when I pick them up. It's always like 2 or 7. Tasty, tasty details indeed. It's very nice. I think I got everybody up there. Yeah, no, it's just these 3 left. This one we gotta go deep dark down to deep dark hole. Just gotta drop. Yeah, I really like Hidden Lore. It's fun. And how Conria has a shit ton of Norse base is very nice. Satisfies my Norse mythology craving. Itch. Just a little bit. Look at him, he's got like a little firefly friend. I'm gonna steal it. And then I'm gonna kill him. Sorry, bud. Unfortunate. But I need retribution. What's up, hon? It is really funny watching Star go, oh, it's actually pretty. I'm like, yes, Star. These guys are little derpies. They don't attack you. Period. Like, they actually don't attack you. It's very funny. Yep. Yeah, like, they don't do shit to you. It's little derps. They just have little panic attacks. And bubble themselves. They don't do anything. They're very cute. I think the only thing that they do is shoot a bubble. That's literally it. Little squishy sounds. Tiny little squidgy sounds. Alright. Last 2. Then we'll decide whether to use my condensed or save them for another day. I don't know why I would, because Sunday everything is... They make very nice little squishy sounds. Because Sunday everything is available. In terms of, like, the domains. So all the materials are available. But... okay. And last but not least, we have this buddy all on his lonesome. All the way behind this locked gate that we needed story progression to unlock. But whatever. Fatu note. I think that was Katarina's brother. I don't remember anymore. But whatever. It's fine. To look at him all on his lonesome. This like aesthetic pillar of sunlight. I mean, I assume it's sunlight, but yeah, there's nothing shining up here, so it's literally just for aesthetic purposes. What's up, my guy? You are also the same model as Halton.
風よ揺らぐことなす剣栄よ岩山前そこだしっとはあ
Bye! Yeah, it's cute. Pasta. We'll feed you a bit of pasta. That's why not. Yeah, here's some of that. Ciphered Conran script. It's like half and half, but then it's upside down and half. I still don't have the brain power to uncipher it, but I can tell you what letters they are. Here's Conran script. Everywhere. It's kind of crazy. Even in Enka. Well, I shouldn't even say even in Enka. Enka was around when Conran also was. As you can see, all of these stone tablets, these are also Conran script. As much as these were like kind of hard to read, but they are very clearly Conran script. Some are a little too faded to make out for sure what they are, but you can still very clearly see some of them. It's kind of fun. Oh, there's always more lore. Always, always more lore. So much lore to be had. But yeah. That's Genshin. I'm gonna collect some Sakura blooms. Because I used up a good deal of my backlog to get Ayato up. I gotta replenish my hoard. Come here, fox lady. So, I'll go around doing this and then I'll probably switch to Tales of Arise. Unless there's something else you want to see. But my dailies are done. I'm gonna collect these, switch over to the teapot, and finish up with that. And we'll switch back over, and I'll be wandering in there. If you couldn't tell, I like the wandering parts of stuff. Tomorrow's a new week, so I'll have more stuff to do. Tomorrow, because the world bosses refresh their ability to get me materials, because I already beat Shogun this week. It's not like I need more materials. Talk correctly there, Lotus. Not like I need more of her materials, but I'd rather have them than be able to immediately do things, because I'm a hoarder. Little buzz theory. You're hard to please? Well. What kind of materials are you trying to grab? Some magic crystals. Should probably grab more crystal flies. I haven't gone hunting in a bit. The looks and outfit, yeah. These are always the hard part. No, I just want the Sakura blooms, thank you. That's it for this area. Or at least the ones that I care about getting. I mean, it depends on what kind of feel you're going for. If you're still going for the kitsune look, then you can easily base your stuff off of, you know, Japanese clothing. Just need to blend them together, yeah. But you don't have to go like full traditional Japanese. You can go like, I don't know, steampunk, cyberpunk.
Yeah.
You can go modern. Mix references for outfits and whatnot. Definitely come up with a color palette, though. I think the screenshots that you took are definitely in line with the color palette that you were looking for. At least from the rock candy crystals that you had posted before. That I saw in the tail. But color palettes are always hard to pick, honestly. And make sure that the colors go with each other and that they don't like clash too hard unless you want them to clash, which is the whole complementary color thing. What's this? Oh, Tamari. And then that's Tomo. What's this pin? Oh, that was. Sure, I can get rid of that. Maybe. If you want to go for that pale look. Color symbology is also good. I think you were looking into that at one point. It's like pick a base color and then work around that. You gotta worry about like saturation and blah blah blah. But that's after you pick like the main color theme, if that's something you want to go for. Helping the floor dumps you. We'll go down the hole. Yeah, in Japanese mythology stuff, it's easy to nab some color symbology. Too low for the No. We good, we good. So, I mean, I guess it also depends on what kind of character that you want to go for. Do you want to go for, like, the coy, poking at fun, sly fox theme, or do you want to just be a straight-up troublemaker? Which I think would fit you pretty well. What do you mean, row? Oh, yes. There we go. Fair enough. That's it for this area. Yep. Interesting clothes. I mean, it depends on what kind of feel you're going for. Do you want them to be kind of in the modern age? Do you want them to have a certain aesthetic look? Because I saw the concept art and it was fairly traditional based with a slight modern tinge. But there are many other styles to try out if you want to do that. Because, like, she's a kitsune. She's a fox. She's a straight up fox. And you can have little seams because she has the sakura for, you know, the cherry blossom, the heavy cherry blossom symbology up there. Yes, I know. You don't want to like make choices, blah blah blah. But yeah, she's a very like modernized version of things because obviously back in the day they were not allowed this much skin to show, but whatever. Law's outfit, yeah. It's the slightly flowing robes bit that you like, I would assume. But like, you can also go with like flowing sleeves, which I think your other, like your concept design had. Well, I say yours, but it was really Lynn's. I was helping to actually make choices. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, having something wrapped around the waist is also an option. Because, I mean, it depends on what region you want to base it from. If you want to base it in a region or just take influence from other places. Because the laws, if I'm not mistaken, is more Chinese in base. While, like, having the coat tails like this. Are a lot more common instead of having the one in front, one in back. Okay. Have a lot of flowy stuff. And it's not just one solid layer. Mm-hmm. I know you like the Tengu. That kind of shape is not bad. Little ding. Yeah, that tracks. Those seem to be the characters that you gravitate towards. Um, let's see. Chongyun is more Chinese based, and you have the one in front, one in back. Exorcist stuff. But I don't think that shape would be bad for you, especially with the hood. You can put up a hood and put down a hood. Options. No coattails. I think that's too cutesy for you. I think there was one Sakura over on this side. Wasn't there? Where am I bugging? Might be bugging. I doubt it. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need one more. I'm not that bugging. He's a little further down. Yashaha, who has like the one little tail, but she's more crane. The bodysuit. Little danglies on the sleeves. That might be cute. Little braided dangles. Hip gaps are very nice. I'm aware. Makes sense. There's Arya with that back front. Mew. Go Mewstay! You have like the cool little details that Hutao has. The coattails. Little dangles on the bottoms of the coattails. Again, kind of more Chinese based. Yum yum. The slightly uneven coattails. Just because how she's standing, I think. Shingling? No. Slayer, no. Mona, go fuck yourself. You can also have like a hood, a little hooded jacket. Not like the half jacket that Chongyun has. Little hooded jacket. That's always nice. And you got a couple dangly options that you can hang from it. These are like belts. Ningguang's regular outfit is nice. It's still got like the sleeve action, but they're kind of attached to the upper arm, to the biceps. This one's more just like the formal gown, keeping with the same silhouette that she usually has. Xingqiu, again with the coat, instead of just like the one-piece-ish thing. You have very traditional wrapping. You have like the one arm and then the sleeve down here because she's an archer. Archery. You have like the samurai armor on the knees. But it's a very like lopsided but evenly lopsided. Because you have height up here, and then weight down here, that kind of thing. I mean, maybe. It also depends on where you have the tail sit. If you want to have the tail like dragging down, you can. Or if you want to have kind of like what Shy Lily has, where you can have it up, that's also an option. Most people with tails usually have an up and down option. Gurgle, gurgle, end of bubble tea. Sleeve options. But I don't think that this is really what you're going for. The patterns are cool though, but I don't think that that's what you're going for. Kokomi, or fish-like. The Luke. I mean, if you want to go for like a more modern fit, some of these little bits and baubles for a fancy coat could do, but it seems like you want to go more traditional Japanese. So Yoimiya might be a good base. Like if you're trying to look for references from here. Kazuha's also not a bad option. The Ronin, wandering swordsman. You have like little wraps if you want. This is a nice like balance between slight dangles and not. There's a scarf, a little bit of color in the hair, but it's still fairly pale. Got one dangly sleeve, one not. Because it's that half on, half off look. Because the other sleeve's down here. Kaza is also not a bad thing to try and base it off of. Definitely not as playful as Yoimiya though. Because Yoimiya is literally the playful one. But, options. Yeah, shin guards are nice. And a piece. There's two over here, yep. And I'm gonna grab some crystal flies from over here, and then we'll call it. Calling it from Genshin. There we go. Yeah, color palettes are also important. Like as you can see, pale and like a cool, like a really intense cool blue / purple in here. You got like the more muted browns with a little splash of yellow, little bits of orange down the sleeves. This is more like a reddish pink base. This is like pale and red. So an overall like color scheme is good to think about. If you want to be a more warm color, if you want to be more cool colors. You can of course mix it up and do complementary colors, which would eventually give you both, but you should still have like one main color. Otherwise it might get a little messy. I'm not the best at like color mapping and getting color palettes, but I know at least that much. Because otherwise it gets like muddy and confusing and blah blah blah. And next time I'm on, next time I'm streaming art on Discord, I can show you a color trick, unless I can find the TikTok again. But there was like a color wheel trick. Yeah. There was a color wheel trick to try and make sure that the saturation and blah 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 is like still pleasing to the eye, even if you have different colors going on at the same time. I don't remember exactly what was said, but it was enough to help me with like color palette choosing. Used a crystal fly. Come here, you. Caught in the grapevines.
Isa.
I think I'm still below 300 for crystal cores. I don't like that. I like being at 300. That way I really don't have to worry about it ever. In case I get lazy a couple days. Or a month. I think that's it. So it's like one more back here. But I think that's all I'm gonna get from this run. Oh, no, I'm at 333. I'm gonna go. Yeah, maybe. And the more I'm letting the Neathhogger idea sit, the more I'm like, is that really what I want? Like, it's a cool idea. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the design, but I don't know if I want to be stuck with it. Which is always my worry when trying to commit to something like that. Because it also comes down to like, what kind of personality do you want? What kind of story do you want the VTuber to have? Because audience like to engage in like lore and story and reference things, and it's an easy way to connect with stuff. Yeah, makes sense, but there's always the option to like do a special where you change anyway, so I'm not really worried about having the base creature be able to shape change. No, get back here. New system, so all the default making is reset. So otherwise it would default to Yoimiya, because she has little bonuses to making shit. But whatever. I've already bought them out this week. It's for next week. No new blueprints, no new furnishings. I don't need any of that. Okay. That'll be that then. Yeah. I think the like purples and shit, like this kind of color gradient is not bad for what you wanted to go for. Which is basically what what's his name? Volrin? Something like that. But his castle had just, you know, less contrasted. I'm really out of bubba. Oh, the green tea. I still have the lychee, but I'm not gonna drink that just yet. Like you can obviously put a couple of greens or reds in there because that's the whole landscape that works with it. You can have the whites. I think the red's a little jarring. But like all of these definitely work together. So that's options. You can have yellows. Yellows are good. Midway color. But icky. Quick to game.